saw you mention Ditto. Ditto's a good player then, yeah?
Yeah. Alrighty, folks. It's about time to do that thing. I am gonna hold off on that until I can see it. So actually, I got your window over there, but it's a little out of frame, so I'm gonna wait a second. It's time for NFT Weekly number 11. Since we've been keeping this new count, so to speak. Before we start off today's event, we are going to run through some rules. And so actually the tournament starts after we run the rules video for anybody who's new here. So yeah, if you're already familiar with Smash GG and how that works, well then just sit tight. In about 6 minutes or so, we'll begin the event. We'll come back live on stream here. The video's gonna be playing on stream as well. But we'll come back live, you'll see our faces. We'll say, yo, the event is starting. We'll send a ping out in Discord, so please make sure you're still in our Discord server. I know a lot of people like to join and then leave immediately, and then we'll get started with today's event. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask those in chat or DM us in Discord. But without any further ado, about to start off today's stream with this video. See you guys on the other side.
What's going on, everybody? This is Money Match Gaming. I am the Infinite, and I'm here to talk a little bit about how Smash GG works and the general settings for our general events. So with that said, you're going to see both sides, a little bit of the admin side, a little bit of the player side. It can't be helped. I have to do this somehow and also give you guys the content you need in order to have the greatest event and greatest experience ever. So with that said, I'll go ahead and start this test bracket. It'll all start great. I'm going to refresh here. From here, I'm going to go to where it's just, this is the easiest way to go ahead and explain everything. Go to your profile settings. From your profile settings, go down to tournaments, then go down to attending. In this situation, you'll need to sometimes clear the filters to get what you're looking for. In this case, we are looking for test 3. That's the test bracket. So I can show you guys how today's event works. Here you'll see the auto DQ. This portion right here tells you how long you'll have to check into your event before you're auto DQ'd. You can click view match, or you can go to the view bracket section. Just for this situation, I think it's best to do view bracket. You'll click your match. You'll go ahead and check in. Now, you won't be able to see the other person's tasks and things of that nature, but you're going to see them here, so ignore that. Up here, we'll show you the general tabs that shows you how everything's working and so on and so forth. And, you know, who's checked in, who's arrived, all those different types of things. This is your general chat thing. As you can see, I've reset the bracket a few times to go ahead and get this video perfect. So let's go to the fake participant here. We'll check him in as well. We'll go ahead and it tells you to set up your arena details in the chat. So here you'll have to click that tab and have a conversation about who sets up the lobby and all that other stuff. And from there you'll go ahead and create a lobby. I'll show you guys how to do that here shortly after I get with this basic understanding of Smash GG, and we'll go from there. So we'll assume that we've done that, you know, and then we'll shelve that to a little bit later. Both players have to do that before you guys can move on. This system will generally prompt you to do everything along the way, so you don't have to think too hard about things. Now it's telling you to select a character for game 1. We're just going to click one character and get it started. I'm going to choose a different one because they can't both be the same. Awesome. Now it says it's my turn to strike one stage. So I'll strike one stage. My opponent will strike 2 stages, as you can see there. Let's do these 2. And then it'll be back to me. I'll strike one final stage. We'll do that one, which determines our location. You can see all the information that you need to see about what the general setup is, what characters we're playing, and the stage we've chosen. We'll go ahead and set up that lobby. We'll be in that lobby. We'll go ahead and start our match. And, you know, hey, I got to choose that I win. So I win. It'll ask both players to verify that information. So I verified it by selecting that I won. He verified it by saying, yes, that's the correct score. And now it says that I am responsible for banning a stage. So I'll go back to my point of view. And I will ban Lilac Cruise again. Opponent choosing stage. So now my opponent from those stages would choose his stage. We'll go there. Awesome, great. Now it's my turn to choose a character. And again, we wouldn't do this flip-floppy. It's just that I'm an admin and I'm doing both parties at once, just so you guys have an understanding of how it works. We'll choose the same characters. I'll win again. This process will be a little bit longer because most sets in Money Match Gaming's tournaments are best of threes. But so from there, you know, I'll submit it. He'll be asked to verify it. I'll verify it. Yay, I won. It'll ask me to confirm it one final time. If you don't do this, the bracket takes a little bit longer to do, so please be sure to confirm it. Confirm. Confirm on both ends. Awesome. This was completed. We're all the way done. The bracket is moved on. I can go ahead and close this right here, and you'll see that we've moved on. That's generally how that works. From here, I'll go and talk a little bit about how the general breakdown of the rules, which isn't that complicated, but we'll get to it. So we'll go here. I'll open it up from here. I'll do online play, go to Smash, Battle Arenas. I'll create a lobby. So these are the general rules that you can see. So this doesn't matter too much. It'll be public, it'll be one-on-one, and we'll go into the general rules. So if you haven't created this rule set yet, you will have to, but for the sake of us just walking through the process, let's get it done. So we'll edit this one just so you can see what it looks like on the inside. This is a stock style. There's 3 stocks. The time limit is 7 minutes. Final smash meter is off. Damage handicap is off. Items are set to none. Random stage selection, not that it matters much, but it's set to none at the moment. Advanced, hazards off, team attack off, launch rate 1, score can be on or off, it doesn't matter to me. Damage, yes, but that could be on and off as well. And bam, we have those settings saved. Those rules are selected. This doesn't matter too much. Hit the Y button a little bit. The amount of players in your lobby can affect, you know, your internet connection, so please be aware of that. A lot of these other things don't matter too much, so we'll go ahead and get it started. I have the password selected because I don't want anybody just to join my lobby. And we will test away. Okay, the password will be 1 in this case. Create my arena. So my little lobby is created. Now, if you're super unfamiliar with how these arena settings work, this will give you the general information for your lobby. Just go to this top ring here, click that. In the top right, you'll go ahead and see the ID and the password for today's event. I'll even do a little something fancy and circle it here. This is the ID for your room. That is the password that you selected for that. You'll need to give that information within, you guessed it, in your chat information, and you guys will be able to have your match, and it'll be great, grand, awesome. We'll all smile and laugh, and life continues on. But that is generally how our events work. If you guys have any questions, be sure to ask an admin. Hopefully this has been helpful, but if there's something else you don't understand, please be sure to let us know. Until next time, guys.
All right, guys, so we're going to start this off with a fresh Discord account. But I'm already following us on DLive so that I can cut. Actually, I'm going to unmute myself. That does conclude our little breakdown of how today's event goes. If you have any questions, let us know. We will be reaching out to you. We're refreshing. We're making sure that we got the bracket situated really quickly. I'm just going to double check and make sure there's like no names that we had that like we just didn't remember in a while or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to move 1 or 2 of these a little higher. Lodgin's a really good player. There was somebody else I just saw. Tank. He's a really good player. SH Rick. Sam Boner. Who else we got over here? Put Dill above casual. I'm gonna move Ant over here as well. Oh, and then yeah, you left Castle low. I'm not sure if you saw that, or if you don't, or if you just don't remember them. You don't remember Castle? Castle's on like the. Pretty sure they're on the NFTs for the Hall of Fame for this event, this series. Like one or two of them. Yeah, Castle, good player. Is that it? Is that it? That is it. We'll leave the rest as is. So you can confirm that you see that. I have Ang, Morris, JJ Cat, Castle, and Lodge and Tank, Ditto, Camaraderie, and Casual, and goes down into the rest of the list. But I think that's a nice little top players. Try to get a lot of the bigger names toward the top so that you guys aren't just scattered throughout bracket at random places and people are wondering what the hell is happening. Why? Who did this? It's time to get busy. Get busy. Yeah, I have the arena ID here. Let me send this to you. I'm gonna send it in Discord just because I've currently covered my screen. Let me see. And I have one message from Manny. Can I still join the tournament? Oh, no. No, unfortunately, Manny, no, you cannot. You were just a little too late. All right, there goes the ping to everybody in our Discord, though. So we will be getting underway. When you join the arena, you will need to select your stages yourselves. Do you want to do the what do you call that? Do the honors of choosing? I was like, what do you call that? Honors of choosing a match. I'm also looking at the match dashboard as well, but I just know you like to find matches. Dun. Am I back? Somebody said, are you back? I don't know what that means. Like, back is in... I don't know how to take that, because I'm like, I stream like every day. We stream Smash Bros about 3 times this week. I tweet like every day. We made YouTube videos almost every day of the week this week as well. Like, other than the streams that go out on YouTube as well. Like, I don't know what you mean by back. That's a question. I'm also active in Discord every single day. So that's a question. You let me know what that means. Brian the Brian. Oh, Brian to Brian. I was like Brian to Brian. Oh, yeah, I saw Brian the Brain in there. Like, I didn't read it. I'm saying what you're saying. What you talking about? Oh god. All right, but cool. Meow. Yeah, excited to have you all out here. Excited for another NFT weekly event. It should be fun. It should be exciting and all those other things. Actually,
our NFTs work. You know, I mean, we obviously get a fair amount of flack on how these NFTs works, but essentially they're digital trophies and do the whole shebang. Yeah. Oh, okay, there I am.
Yeah. I was just getting flack on how the trophies. Well, not even how they work. Just the flack on your you did that Instagram post, and of course
I was reading it.
Yeah, people cringe, and I'm like, I'm like, look, I don't really care to be. My thing is, I don't care to be the person in the in crowd, in like the crowd. Period. I've never wanted to be part of the big crowd. I'd rather be part of the 1% than the 99%, to be honest, because it's always way more successful on the other end. But like, it just takes doing your own research toward the things. Like our NFTs are optional for one. So if you don't like NFTs or you don't want to claim the trophy or whatever, you have your feelings about things, that's cool. Most of the things we do here at Money Match Gaming are totally optional. And so you have the option of not claiming the NFT. There you go. Settled. You just take the cash from winning today's event. And if you win, and otherwise, if you didn't even place, it really had nothing to do with you. But the second thing is, they're digital trophies. Like, currently there's no form of digital trophy that goes out in Smash Bros community other than these top 8 flyers, which are just a flyer that anybody can copy and paste or whatever the heck, and most of them are made through the same website generator. So we decided to come up with something a little bit fancier, a little bit more appealing as a digital trophy, and that much more than one of these NFT flyers, one of these flyers that people have. What you can do with our NFTs is, if they work the same way a receipt would work at a store. And so having that NFT, if you go back to that, or having a receipt, you go back to a store, you can say, yeah, I purchased this game here. So yes, I'm the actual person that purchased it. Otherwise, I just found this random receipt. And you still have to abide by it because I have the receipt. That's how stores work. Same thing here. If you have that NFT trophy, you can go, yeah, I won this event before, or I placed at this event previously. And so I would like that bonus that you're talking about associated with the prize pool today. And so if you hold one of our NFT trophies, again, which is totally optional, you can get bonuses in today's event by placing either first, second, or third. But along with those come bonuses, or actually top 8 if you have a first place trophy. So if you've placed first before at one of our events, then you are opened up to top 8 placement and you get a prize pool. And it's $5 per NFT trophy that you have. So the more NFT trophies that you have, okay, the more events that you've attended and done well at, the more you'll be earning. So that's how that works. It's totally to benefit the players. We do it on an eco-friendly blockchain, which is carbon neutral, and it's been carbon neutral since inception, which means it's actually saving the environment, doing, better energy efficient than the vast majority of businesses that people actually support and promote, or any stocks or banks or anything like that. It's just more energy efficient than those. So you can feel your own ways about it, but we're going about things as best we can. And just encourage people to actually learn more. That said, we got our first match. Mr. Cheese. I should put that in my list of audio files that I need to get going soon. I had to make these graphics, a few graphics associated with today's event first. But then I will start getting those audio things in. And Cheese from Old School will make the list. You don't see too many Game & Watches, but usually they're, I feel like they're more skilled players, typically, when you see them. Like, otherwise, I don't know why you want to play Game & Watch.
A little cheesy, too.
Yeah, can be cheesy.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pun, but I'm being dead serious.
Yeah. Oh, no, totally. I'm like, yeah, he's got a little cheese to him. It's just like, you got to know his options and stuff. And, again, you just don't see as many of them, especially when Smash Bros. Is becoming catered more and more toward the DLC characters, where, pretty much every DLC character is like, do you want to win? Well, pick me up.
Pick me.
It's been like that for quite a while. I remember going to a tournament where I was like, oh, cool. I was like, first time out, like when I first moved out to Washington, I'm like, I'm going to go to one of their local tournaments. And it was the first weekend that Cloud became a character in Smash 4. And I was like, oh, Lord. And sure enough, I only got beat by Clouds that day. Yay me.
And he didn't like it.
No, I didn't, because I was doing my stuff with Ness. Like, people were like, oh shit, you're kind of good. And then I was like, yeah, I'm alright. But Clouds had something to say about that in the winner side and the loser side. I did not go 0-2 though, so there's that. Oof. Yeah, I'm like, if I was gonna base this match on on characters alone, because I don't know either of these players too much as far as skill. We're learning, obviously, as we go through this match. But, you know, my money probably going to Rob. He's got a potential to feed the heck out of a Game & Watch, obviously. But Rob just so hard to handle. Once he gets inside, that big booty, that big metal booty, he's just backing it up.
You gotta ASMR that though, bro.
Oh,
That big old metal booty.
that big metal. Maybe not the butt boss. Sorry, I watched like 2 episodes of Top Boy and I ain't been right since. Like,
You should be hearing Evan, man. Down south, hood baby. Make them girls go crazy.
oh my god.
And I'm like, and he just won't stop saying it. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, he
stop.
find phrases and he just ride that phrase out. Oh man, I was like, is Game & Watch gonna take this first set? Excuse me. Game, not full set. I'll throw it all out there. Yes, Rob's having trouble just getting back on, and he's gone. Game & Watch. Congratulations to that Game & Watch right there. It's that Game & Watch over there.
As I'm dealing with the first issue, if you guys are having any issues in today's event, please be sure to reach out. I am watching, all the chats that I can possibly watch, as well as checking things out in Smash UG.
Casual, anyone else you should keep an eye on? Yeah, there's Aang, there's Morris, there's Inlajin, who is known to be a Lucas player, but they play some other players too. But they're a really good player. Ditto, you should watch out for. Castle, you should watch out for. SH Rick, you should watch out for. Obviously Dark Colors with the mini bag of characters they have. I moved somebody else. Oh, Tank in that Ganondorf. So that's good. I mean, out of 38 or so signups, I'm not sure what it ended up being. But that's a good 1 out of every 4 or so. 1 out of every, no, probably a little bit more higher than that. 1 out of every 6 or something like that. You probably want to watch out for. You could get some wins in. And let me make sure I get back to this match full on screen. Yeah, thank you, Catch. Button was pushed. Boom, boom, boom. I did not know what side they were going to be on, so I just waited. Oof. Yeah, switch up from Rob to Dr. Mario. I want to say, if you can play Dr. Mario, why not put that in versus the other Mario, where I'm not sure if the pills are going to help out I imagine the pills help Game & Watch too. It's like an absorb all. Maybe not. Maybe they are straight up hit, which is the real benefit of Dr. Mario. Instead of feeding a lot of opponents that benefit from projectiles, it's a hard hit. Yeah, Mr. Cheese starting to look a little comfortable. The brain, bride. I have to find a way through this. The trick with Smash is to not give up. On some never back down. Yeah, just keeping the pressure on him with all these different projectiles that he has. The Game & Watch has. Dropping from the sky a lot. Like I imagine it might benefit Brian the Brain to stay grounded as much as possible in this case. Guess you want to follow up on that opponent, but like, yeah, staying grounded, maybe an up B situation into that. We'll see though. Not up B, down B. Throws. Yeah. It's gonna work up that damage any way he can and get this last hit in. And it's the bar stool. It's not a bar stool, but we're gonna call it a bar stool in this case. Congratulations, Mr. Cheese. You will be moving on to round 2. With that, we will be looking for another match.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, I got it. Ignore that Discord message. That's just for reference. It'll be Tank versus Omits.
Oh, yeah.
So as Smurf mentioned earlier today, today is NFT Weekly. We don't want you to overthink NFTs or anything like that. It is simply a digital trophy, which is worth double the points this week. Hey. So if you got gold trophies sitting around, and you make it to the rank you need to collect the prizes for that, you collect $10. 2 trophies, $20. $20, correct. $20.
$20.
If you got 3, it's $30, and you're approaching first place prize already. So hey,
man,
hey. It just is what it is.
Remember one person was arguing with me about it one time on Twitter. And they were like, well, then how are they even used? And I'm like, it's an increase to people's personal prize pools if you hold a trophy. I'm like, so if you place top 8, you have a gold trophy. That's $5. And every tournament that we have, another trophy is potentially minted if somebody chooses to mint that trophy. So make another gold trophy. And then when they come back out, make that much more. And their arguments, well, that would start to get expensive eventually. That's so stupid. Why would you do that? I'm like, why do you care about my finances? If I can afford it, what are you talking about? Anybody coming at the coin box for like, that's so stupid. You would spend $2,000 every week. Like, well, he's not spending $2,000 every week. Coinbase is, and they're about $1 billion business at this point. But sometimes people just want to argue for whatever they want to argue for. This is totally made. Our whole NFT system is made to benefit you guys, the players. It doesn't benefit us really. Like it's made with the intention. Like no part of the process was us being like, how do we make money from this?
Time to collect.
Yeah, like no, they're free. They're free NFTs that you get for doing well at a tournament. They represent a trophy, and as a receipt for you to come back out and earn that much more from our events as a good player. So you've proven yourself to be a good player here at Money Match Gaming. Let me ask the screen say, yeah, but the idea of it is you've proven yourself to be a good player at Money Match Gaming, and then you've chosen to come back out to our events again. And we decided, as we start to scale up events and stuff and do whatever, we want to reward players that come back out time and time again. And what's a good way for us to do that with a digital trophy and an asset they can have, and if they want or if they're part of a team or something like that. This is something I was like thinking about the other, and I was like, well, I thought about it in the conception of this, but nobody's on the end. But it's just the fact that you could actually have one good player on your team, right? And they're the only person who's ever been to a Money Match Gaming event. They farmed out a whole bunch of different trophies at our event. So maybe they have like 8 different gold trophies, or some 8 golds and some silvers or whatever the heck. And then, but they're part of a team, you know, maybe they're part of Team Duck. I'm just going to put Team Duck's name up there. That person could choose to give everybody else a trophy, and their team a trophy for that week. And then, all right, guys, good luck getting the top 8. And what about if they all top 8? Then all of a sudden you've provided a prize pool for everybody in your, like, you could have just taken something, but maybe you don't, maybe you're not competing that week. It just starts to give you options for what to do. Or maybe you've gotten a lot of trophies and now you're done playing Smash Bros. You're going to retire from Smash Bros. Sell the trophies to somebody else, you know, try to somebody else who might care for them. Somebody else who's, you know, starting to get good in the game and wants to earn that much more from our events. But it provides you with more options than just, I put a bunch of time into Smash Bros. And I play online and I've made $20 in the last like 4 months. That's cool. That's cool. But I guarantee you, if you were like actually like listening to the things that we talk about or the things we do in our community, you probably earn that much more than that. The people that tune into our daily streams have earned that much more than that. I've given away like, I want to say about $600 in the last month or two from the daily streams. And it's like, that's just what we do. That's just kind of how we roll. But you got to pay attention to know that type of stuff. So, yeah, nothing we do here is just to benefit ourselves. It's about the community. It's about educating folks and helping people.
That said, the last thing I wanted to mention about NFTs is, you know, it is getting a lot of flack. You know, a lot of people were robbed in a lot of different ways, and that sucks. You know, and what you need to understand is it's the first time that you can actually prove ownership of something on the internet. So, you know, it has much of different implications in the future, you know, whether it be like, oh, where did that meme come from? You know, if it goes through the blockchain and it goes through that process, we might actually know who's the funny man behind all these memes and so on and so forth. And that's just to desensitize you a little bit about the idea of NFTs and what they actually are and what they actually do, because it's not a JPEG. It's more complex than that. But without further adu, let's get to the match. Yeah. We have Tank versus Omets.
Yeah, and that was a good point that you just made there too, because I was reading some stuff recently about it, and we'll get into this match because I mean, you missed a little bit of the match, but a lot of people who like have those 15 minutes of fame or whatever the heck, you know, like people imagine, oh, you became a millionaire or something like that from it. And a lot of times they just like, they're too late to copyright their thing or whatever the heck. Maybe they do eventually, but they miss out on a lot of gains from it, or somebody else just comes in and like steals the thunder from them and makes money off of them instead of them making any money from it at all. And this type of technology is actually made for those creators' benefit, which is why you see a lot of those people like started to sell those moments as NFTs and stuff like that, because they're like, yeah, I missed out on my opportunity. I didn't get anything, so here's something. But yeah, it's all just about digital ownership, being able to prove things, finally. Because previously on the internet, you just got to take somebody's word. Well, I'm sure it came from your account first. And this is why I had to move Tank up in the rank, you know, seeding today. You know what I'm saying? My boy Tank. You know what I'm saying? Take down this wolf. Fuck them wolves. I don't know what just happened to Wolf there. Like, how did you hit him from underneath the stage right there? That positioning. He's alive! Okay. Oh, that's it. That's it. High damage game. High damage game. Going in Wolf's favor. And I forget the name of the wolf. Let me look at this. Like back to Omets. And there it is again.
My man has a name of Dripula. I'm gonna ask if he can wait. It's like I want to know.
A name of Dripula?
Yeah.
Whose name got what?
Yeah, his name's Dripula.
Oh, that's actually the name.
Yeah. It's which one is this? I gotta close it if I want to see it. AD. There we go. Don't be hating on my drip.
Don't hate it. Oh no, it took us to the wrong one. That should be my next purchase. Just getting that multi-monitor setup that I've so wanted for so long.
Oh, you don't? Oh, gosh.
I used to have it. Yeah. And then one of my monitors died. It's like, oh fuck. All right. And I used to have it so good that, like, not only did I have multiple monitors, but then one of them was an ultra wide, so you could just split it in two if you wanted to, anyways.
That's your boy.
Oh, you got the ultra wide?
Yep.
Yeah, sexy. They are nice. I was gonna get one when my monitor died this time, but it was like, moving. I moved and oh my god, my girl was like, she was like, "You did not spend that much on this move." I'm like, "Girl, you realize, like, look, we moved here for your job, and this cost me. This is a $4,500 move at this point in 1 month." And I'm like, "That's multiple months. That's like half a year of rent that I spent to move." Like, I hope you like this job. But yeah, that stopped me from getting a few things. I had to go with the cheapest possible monitor because I'm like, that's not a cheap move, bruh. That's like a lot of people's, like, a fraction of what they make in a year. Like, good God. I digress. We're gonna get one. And it's gonna be a write-off. Take it to my tax man again.
All I can think of is that meme, bro.
Make his eyes bulge some more. This man said 2,400 pages. Dead, bro. Oh shit. That shit reminded me like an episode out of Seinfeld or something. This man straight up had like an attitude with me. Or like out of the Wolf of Wall Street, honestly. Because there's like a Mad Max in the Wolf of Wall Street. Just like the dude's dad. And they're like, yeah, we called him Mad Max because he had an attitude. But then once he got on the phone, he turned into a total British gentleman. And that was this dude. I was like, oh, you kind of seem kind of cranky or something. Or like, you just mad that I'm bringing you crypto. And then he got a phone call and he's like, hello? Yes. Oh, yes, no problem. Oh, of course. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I not getting? And he changed up a little bit after that. Okay, Tank. Bringing it back. He changed up a little bit after that because I feel like he was like, oh, I just did that in front of somebody. I'm like, yeah, bro, I want some of that. I'm like, shit. Better show me some love. Now, I'm expecting you to make at least potentially top 8. I'm kind of expecting top 8 from you, Tank. I'm going to be honest.
You said that wolf ain't ready?
Oh, it's ready.
Yeah, it's kind of ready. You don't just win one and not be ready.
Wolf has consistently been such a good player in Smash Ultimate. That man really has not fallen much. I feel like the only thing that stopped people from playing more Wolf is that the other broken characters came out. I was like, is it as easy to get that Wolf win? Or could you play Pyramithra for like 2 months before anybody figured out enough stuff with them and get a lot of wins? Like, that's usually the case. That seems to be the case more often lately. Like your Star Fox fandom is showing. Either that or you really just like that type of fighting kit. Oh man. My last 3 games, that has been 2 stocks for omits. Stuck under the stage like that. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tank's starting to seem like he's feeling a lot more comfortable in this matchup. Like, obviously Ganondorf's a lot slower moving, but really seem like they have the control, and Omits is playing around with Tankus, giving them options too. What is this gameplay right now? He just really wants to like grab him, take him off the edge or something. It's all about that right now. Everybody knows last stock you do not approach the ledge with Ganondorf. Like, stop it.
But you could clearly tell he's like, I'll time you out, bro. I have no problem, bro. It ain't no shame in my game, bro.
You coming over here? Come over here. Get that throat. Like, that move really just reaches through the stage. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, he kicked him. Whatever. Sometimes you just gotta kick somebody. Show that you respect them like that. You respect. Or just don't kick people. I don't know. Join the Discord. Well, oh yeah, Gene. Welcome. Yeah. I thought I saw you in chat earlier.
All right, we got Dripula versus Muddy coming up next. Boy, if you thought I wasn't gonna do it, I did it.
Drip. Don't trip by the drip. Does this get it? Or do I have, is it an F? It's an F. Play a little DJ Smurf. DJ Smurf and Scrub. Scratch and Smurf. Scratch and Sniff. I have no idea what that last message that you wrote means, Gene. I'm not gonna lie. Night. There's like night in there. Join, decide. Torment. I don't know if you meant tournament or actual torment. I understand both situations. I could. This is NFT Weekly. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves.
X NFT Weekly.
Get it. I don't have a good way to turn that down. So, you know what I'm saying? We 100 damage into this stock, but you ain't said shit about my new transition. What's up?
It's fire. It's like, what do you mean?
I don't know.
You know, I was looking at the barn and I saw some of the other stuff. I was like, yes, yes.
Try and put a little work. You know what I'm saying? Learn a little something. What up, Ang? And Aang been hurting cats lately whenever I do a King of the Hill event.
What up, ANG?
They be like, they're like, yo, wait, you won already? Like, yeah, nah, he took the drip. Like, damn. And we've been doing costs for drip though. Well, like they got the option; they can take $5 or a gift card, or take some drip. And I mean, it's nice to see people doing the smarter option. You can have $35 or you can have $5. Oof. That looked a lot more aggressive than the rest of the battle by Hero. Or is it? I imagine that's the drip one, since Muddy is probably actual Muddy in bracket. It all goes to Grinch Bucks. Lol. Like, I got a compound today. Sticking with my compound, and I'm gonna work my like a lot of my funds are like, you know, I really advocate don't put more into a project than you can afford to lose. And so definitely only using, I don't want to call it throwaway money, but like testing fund money. And I'm totally gonna go with my experiment of compounding for 30 days on the one account. Every time I compound, it benefits the Money Match Gaming account anyways. We get like $7 every time I compound.
While we're in transition, I want to remind everybody, if you guys are having issues in today's event, I am cycling through all our conversations to make sure everything goes as planned. So if you have any issues, Smash CG, Discord, any of our chats, we paying attention. Just let us know, and I'll do my best to get it solved.
Yeety, yeety, yee. Okay, cool. He's on the left. Yeah, the disheartenment when I thought I was going to be able to just convert our logo into an SVG file and make that transition quickly. But no, no sir. I was like, it's not working. It just, why are all these lines messing up? And like, look at somebody's video. They're like, yeah, if you're having trouble with the SVG, you basically just want to draw the whole thing out. And I'm like, God damn it. I had to draw the entire thing and like use things for help, but make it my own way. What up, Taco Bell boy? You said what?
I was like, I was pretty sure. I didn't know you were drawing, but hey.
You know, I mean, I make all sorts of stuff digitally. I don't got the hands for the pencil work, but I sculpt, I draw. And a lot of these skills, folks, honestly just came from interest with things with Money Match Gaming. Like before Money Match Gaming, did not know Illustrator, did not know video editing, did not know 3D software until last year, did not know streaming. These are all things that I learned for these events and stuff, and just over time. Just being like, all right, a little bit here and there, I'll get better. I've been meaning to make a whole collection / video of like the improvements to the graphics and stuff over the years. The first year of graphics is so funny to look at now.
I still like the first logo.
I mean, the first logo
Wi-Fi
is fine.
symbol.
Yeah, that's fine. But like, I mean, like my first desk and stuff, and like the background is just like, is a stark difference. Like it's a pretty big difference. I used to not have the earth and stuff behind me, guys. So it was like a cityscape that I had, which was like always at dusk. 1-1 though. Scary Terry, get it done.
Scary Terry.
Ditto out in bracket apparently plays Scary Titty. Scary Titty. That's a move.
I was gonna let it slide, but you know, hey, when you draw attention to it.
Pause. But he barely plays Terry as well. I'm gonna move that just so we can play 1-1. Oh, and there quickly threw it after doing that. Ooh. Yeah, Scary Theory looking kind of dominant in here. It looks like this is probably their actual main, and maybe they were just coming out with the other one just to play around a little bit. Because the movement, the ability to connect a lot of these attacks just is on a different level. Like, compared to the other character. Ooh. Yeah, you need some game time to know that you can catch him from that height. Yeah, Terry's a solid character too. It's just all the moves of Terry being like the reverse direction of what it feels like they should be. It's a mind fuck. Like, you want to kick forward, pull back. What?
You heard me.
What? Why would I do that? What is this button set up? Please make sense of it. All right, that's gonna do it though. The drip God won that one over a mud day. Again, this is a double elimination event, so yeah, hopefully we see you again.
Was fast. MMG versus. Oh man, I have a feeling I should know what this is, but I don't.
Oh,
Kushia-sama.
Kushia-sama. Ayushi. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wake up.
Let's see how this goes.
Yes, sir.
Now we have another minute. I want to remind everybody, this is NFT Weekly. This is not an exclusive Smash event, but an event where we offer NFTs. Now, you might be thinking, NFTs? Oh no, they're one of those evil people. And it's like, no, our NFTs are simply trophies that will reward you extra prize pool if you hold them and place at certain points in our event. So as you can see on the screen, the gold NFT will reward you $5 if you place top 8 in any NFT event. Okay? Today is an NFT 2X event. 2X. Meaning those prize or those digital trophies that you hold, double the money. Double the money. That means that your gold trophies are worth $10. Your silver trophies are worth $3. Your bronze trophies are worth $2. And as it says right underneath there, those trophies stack. Okay? They stack. One of the great things about NFTs is it's one of the first ways to actually prove that you own something digitally on the internet. Now, what does that mean? It means that you can actually even sell these NFTs on a market, if you will. So, as Smurf said earlier, if you decide to retire from, Smash, and you have a bunch of gold NFTs, you could sell them on a market, and somebody can buy them and come to our event and go, hey, I own 10 gold trophies. I placed 10 today, first day. And we go, oh, okay. Then we go and we go, oh, They actually do own 10.
On a normal day, that's $50.
Yeah, I guess, hey, and like, let's say that is a 2x weekend, and they don't even place top the first place.
That's
they can place
$100.
eighth. They can place 8th and probably earn more than the first place prize. Just throwing that out there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and that's the beauty of our trophies. Yeah, it's really just meant to spread the love around and to reward people to come back out to these tournaments. Funny enough, the more that you actually learn about NFTs and get into those communities is exactly the same thing that they're made for. Oh my goodness. But I get it. The ones that get the most attention is kind of like politics, where like what gets the most attention in politics. Is it anything good that somebody's doing, or is it the negativity? It's probably the negativity. Nobody cares when like somebody like donates $100,000 to a charity or something. Okay. It's been a while since we've seen a Zelda. And lo and behold, she's gonna have to fight against her knight.
Her young knight.
Oh, fun fact. I feel like Zelda is the video game that my girl would most like to see turned into a movie or TV show. Just like, yeah, it seems like there's some really good lore there. Like, I can't believe nobody's done it yet. I'm like, yeah, they probably just don't want to fuck up, honestly. But I say that, and then like, we got the Halo TV series where they're like, we'll just be on a totally different timeline, do whatever the fuck we want. Who needs a helmet? No, I still enjoy the show. I'll say that if anybody's on the fence, I still enjoy the show. I do wish that man would put his helmet on occasion, not just for the fact that it's weird seeing Master Chief without a helmet for so much. But also, you're just like, look, if you don't got your helmet on, then I know you're not getting no action. Like, put the damn helmet on. 3 episodes, no helmet? Put it on!
Do you remember the ODST trailer?
I'm going to say no. I'm like, very small portions of things, so.
Oof. This is what I wanted the show to be like. Although I'm kind of scared to watch the show.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I'm scared to watch it.
Oh, dude, the first like 15 minutes is actually pretty nasty. It's got moments. It's got its moments where it's actually just a good, like, that's why I'm watching it. It's still a good show. Don't be watching it like, yeah, again, you can't watch it and be like, oh, I want it to be, like accurate to all the lore and everything. Like, everything is perfect. Like, no, like, you need to watch it the same way that you would watch like a period piece television show or movie. Like, it's not historically accurate.
Next Star Trek.
Yeah. Well, not like, next Star Trek, but like, I mean, like, like anything that's like covering like, any of the Viking shows or anything like that, or something talking about Henry VIII or some shit. None of them are historically accurate. They're not like 100% accurate. Like, they play around with these ideas and they embellish things and they tell their own story. Aang doing what we thought Aang should do. But if you take it like with that type of like, and a lot, that's how the vast majority of these period piece shows are. Nobody's thinking about that though. But if people took it that way, they'd be a lot happier watching the show. But yeah, first 15 minutes, it's pretty fire. It's got some other scenes like the last was it. I didn't see this week's episode, but the episode before this week, they did some whatchamacallit, some Spartan things. It was like you finally get to see the Spartans in like true action again, like as a squad. Like you saw like the full squad of Spartans in the first episode, and they were just like merc and shit. and then you see him again in this like episode 5, and it was like, bro, they just doing the dirty to folks.
That's what they do.
Tis what they do. Tis what they do. But yeah, shit was stupid. It's like, wow. Yeah, they just going in.
When you see that trailer again, you're gonna be like, ah, yeah, see, that's what should be going down.
See, I mean, and this is what I say. This is what I'll say about it. I think they have the potential to do everything that there's in those trailers and stuff like that. I don't see why they won't have moments of everything in those trailers and shit. All the different Halo trailers. People are like, oh, this was dope. I don't know why they wouldn't. I'm like, I think they will. They haven't. The show is not made in any sort of way that like would lead you to believe that none of that would ever happen. Like, no, all those scenes can definitely happen, but they would be scenes. They would not be, they're taking the approach of it's not going to be constant action the entire damn time. Which I'm like, good. That would be a poor choice as far as storytelling. But yeah, so I think they're doing it right in some senses. Like, there's plenty of room for them to eventually get to the actual Halo planet and stuff, and yeah, like things just take a different light and shit, and yeah, it'll be interesting. It would be, at this point, it would be actually like a shame if the series didn't go on to multiple seasons.
I'll give it a try, although I am scared.
I'm like, again, like as long as you're not going in with like, I want everything to be the same lore that I've seen in the video games. Like, just go on with like, characters. Those characters are there. It's a different timeline, and so like things are just happening, not the way they happen in the game, so they can tell more of a story that you're not playing through as a character. It's like the young and the restless Halo. How do we get these episodes in? But yeah, I think you'd enjoy it. Hayushi doing a good job of keeping Aang away right now. Oh, they did not go for the kill there though. Maybe for good choice. Aang could probably get out of that pretty quickly. A lot of patient play there. Hayushi taking the lead by a full stock, pretty much. Yeah, I would not count Aang out at this point. So hopefully they keep up the pressure, keep playing the way they've been playing, make the necessary adjustments if Aang starts to catch on too much. Because, yeah, Aang is not a pushover. Will do that turnaround. ID Tina. Yeah, this is a tournament, unfortunately, Tina. Say unfortunate because we love to have you out here getting it. You gotta compete one of these tournaments one day. I'm like, I would love to see Tina and Bracket actually put the sauce on everybody.
The Sauce Master.
Seriously though, like it's probably one of the better like Falcon players I have seen in a long while. That Falcon ain't no joke.
I like how she asked immediately too. No questions, no words, no sentences. ID. I need it now.
Be coming out. It's coming out scraping cats. People just I love the chat whenever Tina's like people just be like, yo, this Falco is cracked. Yeah, how many games is that?
Calm down. Take it easy. Breathe.
Almost got him the last stock. Oh man, it'd be silly. We got a 1-1 situation here. One of these opponents is going to be moving on to the next round. One of them will be falling to losers. Again, this is a double elimination tournament, so you do have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. There is a chance. To run it all back.
If you guys are looking for the future after A&G versus Aang, we have JJ Cat versus Zam. Zam.
What day is it, Cries? Oh man, I messaged BTD Dog about today's event. He's in the crying emoji. I was like, that'd be a fun player to have come out. They're making their waves in the circles lately.
Larry made a video.
I think they said they beat Tweak recently or something too. So I'm like, yeah, it would be a fun one.
Yeah, Larry made a video not too long ago saying characters that deserve to be nerfed. Steve was definitely on that list.
I mean, for sure.
I didn't watch the video, but I kind of knew what he was gonna say. Like, some of this is just ridiculous. Like, it needs to be retuned. Like, please, ridiculousness.
It is. It's pretty. I don't think they're gonna tune anything either. So I'm like, dude, there's certain things in the game, like things that I would love to see that I think would fix the entire damn game. When like you've had tons of time to review the data, go back through some of these characters and try to like even the game out as far as like gameplay and stuff like that. Like people can still have OP like really strong moves and stuff like that, but some of the shit can obviously be fixed, and it's very obvious in situations when things need to be fixed. The other thing would be like animations and like actually syncing up with like the hitboxes or the hurtboxes like associated with them. Like too often there's a move where like somebody like they punch their fist out. So okay, he's punching out with his fist. But no, wait, there's more. Everything underneath his fist is also a hitbox all the way down to the ground. And it's like, that makes no damn sense. That makes no sense. Why are there characters like that? Whose idea was this? Like, yeah, but his punch is so strong that it covers a 4-foot fucking radius. Like, no. Stop. Stuff like that broke the damn game. Where you can get around it if you play the game for thousands of hours and figure out all these characters' weird fucking moves like that. And that's one of the other things that I think is like honestly breaking the game to some extent. Like, other than the unbalance of certain characters, when you have animations like that just don't sync up with where they should be hitting people, that's not helping. Like, if you're gonna have that be the case, have the punch go forward and then aim downward, and like give people more of a visual idea of what the hell you want to happen. But don't just have them punch forward. Man, I used to like I've yet to see them do that like little Zelda teleport and then like actually go up for the kill with it.
He did it once. He did it in the air and then met him on the ground.
Yeah, it's looking like an Aang. It's an Aang match. Aang's taking this one. I'm like, yeah, making it back from a down 2 stocks versus Aang. I don't know if that's happening. Yeah, like that right there is the most consistent They're like, I'll hit you in the air, and then I'll just get somewhere else. And it's like, bruh. There you go. Like, yeah, I don't understand. Is it just part of, like, playing around? Like, okay, like, I'll mix it up. And then they just don't know when I'm actually going to go for it. I can understand that. It's just like, yeah, see, it's so rarely done. Finish him, my lord. Oh, wow. Staying in the game.
My man about to hit you with the... See that comeback?
Yeah. So what? Who can't do what? That right there. You put up a good fight. No one can disagree. It was your time. Your time.
Okay, up next, JJ Cat versus Zam. And one more time, because we can't beat that drum hard enough. Today is NFT Weekly. You know, it's a 2x NFT Weekly at that. You know, NFT events are not exclusive to Smash Bros, but today that is what's going down. As you can witness right in front of you, the gold trophy is worth $5. The silver is worth $3. The bronze is worth $1. But it's a 2x weekend, meaning golds are worth 10, silvers are worth 6, and bronze are worth 2. And next to it, you can check out where you need to place in order to gain those rewards. Now, you know, people have lots of negative opinions about NFTs, and in a lot of ways, justifiably so, because, you know, there are a lot of bad things happening in it, but hey, that's the nature of any unregulated kind of business. You know, we got to work out those kinks, but for us, we're just using it as a digital way to keep track of who owns what. Specifically the trophies we offer that give bonuses in our events. So, you know, take that for what you will. You don't have to claim the trophy. You don't have to do any of those things. You know, we're just trying to find cool ways for you guys to earn different money in our communities.
Yeah, it's about finding cool ways to earn money in our community. You know, like, again, as Infinite said, there's malicious actors in every market. We are not acting maliciously with ours. You know, they're giving out for free. So, like, number one, for us to be a malicious actor with it, we'd have had to have charged you for the NFTs to begin with. Like, okay, yeah, you give us $200 for this NFT. You know, it's stolen artwork, and then such and like, no, like, so artwork's not stolen. I make all this stuff, and I usually make it live on stream, and then it's free. Oh, what about the environmental concern? It's on a carbon neutral blockchain. The blockchain's been carbon neutral since its inception, so it's never had a day or a year of it being the opposite, of it just taking up vast sums of energy. That just doesn't exist with this. Like, it's just better than the vast majority of things out there, period. So yeah, we're using that to, you know, do our thing, to not fall behind, to be innovative, to not be afraid, to not be part of the 99% of people that agree with each other. Like, nah, because you know who's in this stuff? McDonald's is in it. Coca-Cola, well, not Coca-Cola, whatchamacallit? Spider-Man's in it. Nike's in it. Adidas is in it. KFC's in it. Pizza Hut's in it. Taco Bell's in it. Like, you can just honestly just keep going on with, like, different things. Sony's in it. Ubisoft's in it. People that make Need for Speed are in it. Like, it just is a long list. It's a long list. And it's like, yeah, you can either, you know, wait until they tell you it's okay, or you can actually do your own research, learn the best practices and stuff, and then go about things your own way. and not wait for people, because you'll never get ahead in life if you need to wait on somebody else to tell you that it's okay. That's just Smurf's Life's lesson of the day. Forgot to come off and put it 1-1. Whoa. It's even right now. Let it happen. I'm like, you know, on occasion you just gotta let the music ride through a match. You know what I'm saying? Set the tone for the match. JJ Cat. Oh, fall into this Wi-Fi Sanic. Yeah, I was about to say JJ Cat has a. How many events have they won now? I don't know. That's like, I think they maybe just one, but then placed at a bunch of events. It's either one or two, and they placed at quite a few. So, not shy of a top 8 or better placement is what we got to say about that. Okay, before we get this, until we lean into the next one, we just let it go.
Rising K, raise it, man.
Ba 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 ba. I should also say, if you're at all interested in learning about cryptocurrency or NFTs and stuff like that, just like, you know, bottom, you know, I have no knowledge about this crypto or NFT stuff, to having probably a pretty vast knowledge of things. I'm starting back over a YouTube series. I pretty much did this last summer, but it was a part of our longer streams. And so this year I'm cutting it up into individual streams and smaller videos. And we're starting off with the concepts or fundamentals and concepts of crypto and investing 101. And so a lot of these concepts can be taken to stocks if you're more interested in stocks or what have you, or cryptocurrency if you want to do crypto. But paying attention to this series will give you a better understanding of what it is that cryptocurrency is, what it is that it's trying to fix, what, you know, what it does on a global scale, etc. And you'll probably just learn some things that you didn't know before. Recently had a Money Mash Gaming member, goes by Fruitfly, in there, and yeah, they went by Swampy in the in the stream for whatever reason. But I got some quotes from them now that I need to make part of videos where they're just like, wow, I did not know that was a thing. Like, why wasn't I taught that? Or I just learned something, like we finally wrapped up and he's like, oh yeah, I just learned so much. And I'm like, that means I did my job. Back into this one, we got JJ Cat, and yeah, that can be found on YouTube. So got specific YouTube playlists. I do some more risky playlist and stuff like that for people that are more advanced, but that's just starting from the ground up and getting people educated about things. But yeah, back to this. JJ Cat, Shazam, Damn, Shazam. He ain't playing. And Shazam up 1 right now. I totally forgot to swap it over with the update. But Shazam up 1 in this set. Oof. That's what you don't want. And that tether is so ridiculously long. It's got to be like at least a quarter of the stage. If you don't want to say a quarter, I'll bargain for 20%. 20% of the stage. No less. It's a pretty damn long tether. JJ finding their footing, slowing this Sonic down. I think that's really what this is taking. It's really having trouble getting through all these spin dashes. The Sonic taking time with their approach, coming in with that spin dash over and over. Taking full advantage of JJ Cat, left vulnerable there. Trying to force his opponent into the air a little there. And predicted. Alright, we got ourselves a battle where JJ Cat's able to pull this out, take down Shazam. We can go into a game 3. Otherwise, Shazam is walking away and moving forward. Man, just barely gets out of the clutches there. Slowing down that. Oh man, woof. What a nice shield. Yeah, JJ Cat wants to get aggressive here, but they still need to play somewhat cautious. Make sure these are all moves, nothing that leaves them too vulnerable. Sonic, of course, has the speed to get in and just ruin the match. The speed of Sonic, gotta see Sonic too. Gotta get to it. Did you watch the first Sonic Infinite?
Yes. It was okay. It was all right.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh, it'll probably be horrible, and then it was not horrible.
You know what I'm actually excited for? Seeing how you bringing up movies like that. Buzz Lightyear, bro.
Buzz Lightyear. I don't know if it's gonna be any better than Sonic, bro. We'll see. We'll see.
No, but I'm excited. I don't know what to tell you. All right, it's like, you can say that. All right, you can beat it.
I like
things
things
and it may be true, but I'm kind of about it, man. I was like, you know what? I'm seeing that.
Things that I think are probably gonna be better than the Buzz Lightyear movie, the Sonic movies, the Halo series, I mean, definitely the Halo series. There's like, I'm gonna watch this trailer that you sent me, but I'm like, I
Oh,
wonder
please, dude.
if they get as gritty in that trailer though as they did even episode 1 of like the thing. They get pretty like, I mean, like, yes, they like, I know in the trailers and stuff like that for Halo stuff, like they let the characters go in and they go in and stuff. But like, I'm talking about if this shit was a movie at the movie theater, the Halo show would be rated R probably. Like, like flat out, and not just for the cheeks that they be showing on screen. like
I'm talking about the real stuff.
it's just like, yo, did that just happen? Spartan just still running. Like, I'm like, yo, no. Oh shit. Some of the violence is just like top notch, where you're just like, yo, that's rated R, bro. I guess it's on HBO or no Paramount, whatever the fuck.
This trailer has got like reminds me of like
I
kind of like
remember
the
that
DC
trailer.
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire, bro. They don't show too much shooting or anything like that, but just the simple fact, like the energy they got right. The ODs, they get ready to hot jump, and, they fall from the sky and stuff. I'm like, hit the ground, explosion, runs out, bullets everywhere. No screaming, just shooting.
Feel you. I'm just letting I'm letting it play a little bit. Let me run through some of this. I don't remember this stuff. Wait till it gets to like the actual action scenes. And like, let me see if it's, cause I'm like, I know they had the action before, but yeah, like I don't know. The show's got a lot of potential for its action scenes right now.
I'll have to see, man. I think you're making me feel a little bit better about it.
Cause I'm like, I mean, like, yeah, like nobody wants the idea of them doing a show that's like not based on the timeline and stuff like that is like gonna play everybody off initially. But like, again, like we watch tons of TV shows, like, Saving Private, like, war shows, Saving Private Ryan and shit like that. It's just not accurate. Like, there's parts of it that are accurate. And the rest of it's just not. It's not actual, like, fictional or like straight on with the stuff. But you make movies like Saving Private Ryan around it. Like, because you can do that. You can take part of that time, make a fictitious timeline, and do something great with it. We do that all the time. So, like, maybe we should allow it to happen with this thing that is a monument as part of gaming. But, like, yeah, since it's so big, you don't need to stick with just one timeline.
They also didn't have to use Chief.
They
And then
didn't.
the problem solved.
But, like, I mean, who's going to... You're going to get a much bigger draw with Chief.
I mean, that's true, but like, you can sprinkle Chief in. You don't have to have him the focal point. There are a lot of cool Spartans.
There are. And they got all of them in there. I mean, not all of them, but like well, at this point, like, there's more than one Spartan. And so, but like, yeah, I think, they just want to make sure they had Chief as a, I hear you. Yeah, I'm going to say the show is better than that. Like, the only thing that I didn't have going with me with that was the sound, because I'm like, I don't have it plugged in or whatever, so like obviously sound could have. But the show is more visual. Spartans being beastie, because there was no Spartan, those are ODSTs. But Spartans being beastie out there, that show is better than that right there, and has more potential than that trailer. Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
Like, not every episode has a crazy, like, again, I'm like, put the damn helmet on! But when that helmet go on, when all the Spartans are together, you just like, yo, it's about to go down, though. Oh, my God. They better not attack today.
Are those Spartan 2s bigger than the other Spartans?
You said are the Spartan 2s?
Yeah. So Master Chief Spartan 2.
Oh, I mean,
They're
like, he's more respected.
9 feet tall, and then like every other generation after that wasn't done on kids, so like they're just not as big.
Oh yeah, so I'm like, we probably are only looking at Spartan 2s at this point, because it's just right. Like the Spartans that we're following in this part of the series are Master Chief and like his team,
right?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
the team is
2s.
directly connected with him, and they're all huge. They're all like
they're
big ass Viking warriors. I'm like, yeah, another Spartan 2s there, because they big. These motherfuckers is huge. They be walking like I'm a
Well,
tank.
they are big.
I'm a
They're
tank.
humongous.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's got its bad credit, but like it almost makes me want to do like I feel this way every week after I watch an episode. Like I gotta start doing like reviews of the episodes and stuff like that, and letting more people, because I'm like I feel like a lot of Halo fans are probably missing it, and it's actually good.
No, they're all complaining about what you're complaining about, or not complaining about, but saying, "Hey, look, if that's what you want, then yeah, it's not that." Basically saying it doesn't stay true completely to the lore, and then there's like a lot of characters that they really don't like a lot, like Dr. Halsey. They're like they just don't like how she operates and the way Cortana looks, which are things that I don't really care about. It's
Yeah, I'm
just,
like, who cares about how Cortana like the Cortana character has been great so far, and like, and it's played by the actual voice of Cortana, so I'm like, fuck it, guys, chill out. Who cares? Like, it's literally digital. It's literally a digital character.
and I
Played by the
imagine
actual voice. Chill.
it's better than the Cortana they had in 4 and 5.
Oh, probably. I mean, it's pretty dope. Like her lines and stuff, and the way that she's interacting with Chief right now is like, it's all good. And like, yeah, to the point again, like there's nothing stopping them from, like, you know, like the way the story's going, like they are going to find the Halo ring, and there's nothing stopping it from being a lot more like people expect from Halo once they get to the ring, because I don't know when the action's going to stop when you and the Covenant are constantly fighting for this one thing. Like right now they're like searching for it.
I would actually prefer it to be more of a Covenant UNSC fight than one with the Flood.
Oh, it is.
Well, if they're gonna fight a Halo ring, then I'm kind of like, eh.
Oh, I'm like, well, yeah, eventually, but who knows if they even keep the Flood in this show. But yeah, I mean, right, thus far, it's just been UNSC and the Covenant. And Rebels.
Man, that would suck. Being a rebel and finding out Spartans exist.
I mean, they knew Spartans exist, like, yeah. I mean, like, I'll try not to ruin it. They know that the Spartans exist, though. They just, like, they don't believe them. They don't like the UNSC.
Because I know in the original lore, you know, like when they were originally suppressing insurrections and stuff, they didn't know.
Oh,
It was just
didn't know
get
that
dropped. They just get dropped off. And stuff would pop off.
I mean, some of them, like, and like, I guess they kind of play to it, because like, this is the thing, is like, some of them like don't either, like, they don't believe it, because it's like, you know, they're almost like fairy tale. Like, so some of them are like, oh, they're not really real, and some people are like, no, I've seen a Spartan. But like, everybody just doesn't see Spartans like that, and then they just believe that the UNSC is like lying about things to them and like not telling the truth about the Covenant and whatnot. Like, oh, I've seen Spartan, I haven't seen the Covenant, because the Spartans, I guess, will go handle business against like rebellions and stuff too. They're like, I've seen Spartans, I haven't seen the Covenant though. Covenant doesn't even exist.
And the Covenant shows up.
Yeah,
That's
the Covenant shows up with no mercy.
Yeah, that's the problem with you know, news and people in general.
Yeah, seriously.
I hate when they get that stuff right, you know? Everybody's like, no disease, no problems.
Oh my god, like, yeah, I mean, look, Fox was on that stuff with the Ukraine war all the way up. Like, I remember watching, if you go back to the Ukraine war, like the first days of the war and the days leading up to it, Fox News could have swore there was no war about to happen. It's all the Dems this, liberals that, blah, blah, blah. There's no war. Then the war breaks out. And there's like, like the Ukrainians like, yo, the Russians are attacking and this and that. Fox News is over there in Ukraine. They got like 1 or 2 reporters in Ukraine, and they're still saying there's no war. You're like, there's no war. Why don't we see bombs dropping behind us? City's pretty chill tonight. you would expect if there was a war, then like people would be in chaos. I'm like, dude, what kind of wish is that? What's wrong with you? Like, also, it's like 6 a.m. there right now. People will hopefully be asleep. Like, yeah, in like 1 or 2 hours, it's about to be chaos. 2 days later, Russia seems to be pushing on to this one.
Yeah, it's tough. Castle getting that first one against our boy AMG.
Why, put him up there. Put him up.
That really makes me feel like I'm gonna like that fight scene. Oh boy.
What fight scene?
In Halo.
Oh, like the first one? I mean, yeah. First episode's fight scenes, and then by the time you get to episode 5, yes, there's no way that you can like Halo and not like those scenes. Especially episode 5. Like, there's no, you're not a Halo fan. you don't like action. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, if you don't like that, you don't like action. Period. Like, nah, it's not for you. Getting up 1 right now. Oh no, wait. That's backwards. You hate when they move around. Cause, I guess they tried to keep the exact same sides. It's castle up 1. So despite appearances, folks, again, Castle is up 1, and should they win this, they will be moving forward. I don't believe this is one of the finals. Let me make sure.
It's not.
Okay, cool.
Semi.
So losers round seems to be moving at a pretty decent pace. Almost everybody is into losers round 5. We got 1. That's hanging behind a little bit. That's all right. Yeah, man, Castle looking like I play Fire and Mithra. Castle out there like, oh, you don't play DLC? Aang not making it easy for Castle here. He's gonna put up a fight, push this into 1 stock apiece. See if they can't taking hits like that, though. Yeah, they're about one hit away from Castle moving forward. And a lovely, lovely chain or combo away from taking this and making it game 3. Going to have to be a lovely, lovely combo. Oh, I thought he blocked it, honestly. Way to disconnect that attack. He is at the 1-hit kill range, though. Can't take any more. Can't get more free. Making his opponent work for it. Just racking up as much tic-tac damage as possible. You can hopefully get that 1 hit in that'll end the game. Oh, that's gonna do it though. At 180, you taking a hit from Pyramithra, that's gonna do it. All right, Castle is moving on here at NFT Weekly.
Now you might be wondering, oh man, does this mean that AMG can't win no prize? Wrong. He's already in top 8. He got some trophies. He good.
Trophies.
So no shame in his game
Whatsoever.
That'll bring us to our final match in the bracket. The winner's side, it'll be Castle versus Zam. Zam! I always wonder, like, do you do that in your dome? Like, kind of add all the extra sound effects and stuff of how you think something's supposed to sound?
I mean, yeah. Usually I just vocalize it, honestly. Made friends with a good friend of mine in college, Michael. I'll leave his last name out of this, but it's her last name, but he lashed himself to me. He was like, "Yeah, we gotta be friends." I remember like him saying that at this one party, and he was like, because I was like telling a story, and he was like, "You realize you just gave sound effects to every part of that story?" I was like, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta get extra something. We became good friends.
Your side's going pretty well. Sanic. I'd like to mention again, if you guys have any issues in today's event, please be sure to let us know. We are watching the chats in Smash GG, waiting for, moderator requests and all that other stuff. Just let us know, man, so we can solve those problems.
Let us know. While we wait for this next match to start. Do we have any time? We got a little bit of time. I think they're going to take like at least another 30 seconds or so to get here. And so while they take their time, we're going to play a little something. This is from Money Match Gaming artist Hoodie Anakin. We're recently moving forward with Hoodie Anakin. We're going to be making a Money Match Gaming Audience account, which is a blockchain platform where you can earn cryptocurrency for posting your songs. Very much like SoundCloud, but you earn cryptocurrency for doing so. It's free to get started. So if you're out there, you like making music, go ahead and try it out. It's free to get started, and they start giving you cryptocurrency right away for just doing things as far as signing up. We're gonna play a Hoodie Anakin song for you. See if you guys think this is worthy of somebody's ears.
Traitors.
The last king in the north was Torrin Stark, who bent the knee to my ancestor Aegon Targaryen. So I assume, my lord, you're here to bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
My boy put his foot in it.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. B
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee.
Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Bend
Bend the knee.
Again, that was Hoodie Anakin. Money Match Gaming Mud Village. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm only wondering how is it choosing these scenes in between them? You know, whatever.
They still dipping in the data. Still probably going through the specific things, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yes, sir. Easy. Let me make sure they're not saying something like, give me like 5 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I would like to know. Cool.
None of that.
None of that. Cool.
I only know because they haven't done the whole communication arena thing and all that other stuff.
Meowser. Meowser fat.
All right, let's beat this horse one more time. You got to get it out there. You got to add your little tidbits to it. But today is NFT Weekly, aka it's an NFT event where we give away digital trophies. Those are the NFTs. Nothing more complicated. You don't have to pay for the trophies. You don't have to do anything extreme. You'll have to create an account on the Wax blockchain in order to claim those prizes. That's about it. That should be free too. Really easy to do. Takes less than 30 seconds. You can just connect it through one of the other apps that you already have, whether that be Google, Facebook, blah, 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 all those different types of things. With that said, this is kind of an event that we host where you collect these digital trophies and we'll reward you for getting in at least top 8 for some of those trophies. It'll just add bonuses to your prize pool. That's it. That's how it works. Boom.
Yes,
Done.
sir. It is the receipt to your bonus.
Yep. We're not selling JPEGs. We're not doing any of that other stuff. You might be able to sell it on the market, but for the most part, we're not selling those JPEGs.
Yeah,
so
we're not selling them. You have the option to sell them if you want to.
Correct. So, I just want to make sure everybody understands that, that's kind of what we are. It's like, I understand that NFT cringe is a normal thing for some people. And they might not understand the extent of how NFTs can be used, but essentially it's one of the first ways that you can affirm a digital purchase on the internet. You can prove something, you have digital ownership, if you will. So, I used the example earlier that if you kind of created a meme and it was like a meme on the blockchain, you could prove that you own that, and if we ever get a social media on a blockchain that's popular that people use and people create memes on the platform, we can tell which meme was created first. So there is some practicality use for NFTs and so on and so forth. We're not quite there yet, but hey, we're throwing our hat in the ring. There you go.
Yes, sir. And I would even argue, I know the Infinite said we're not quite there. I would even argue that we're there already. And that it's just a matter of like who actually knows. Like, again, a lot of people's misconceptions with NFTs is like part of the issue where people think we're not there yet. Because I'm like, well, what are people saying they're going to be used for? Tickets. They're already used for tickets. Gaming. They're already used for gaming. Social media. They're already used for social media. Receipts to buying things. They're already used for receipts to buying things. Music. They're already used for music. They have a lot of uses, but if you're not actually touched into this community and and you don't want to learn about it, then you're not going to learn about it. You're going to stay out of the information for as long as possible. That's like, consider like your grandparents or something like that. What's their knowledge about the newest cell phone or whatever the heck's happening on the internet or on Twitter? They probably have no clue because they didn't believe in it. They didn't believe in the internet. They didn't believe in social media and stuff like that. And now whenever something happens in one of those things, they're the last person to know. They're going to be the last person to know because they don't put in the time. They don't care to learn about it. They don't want to learn about it. They think it's negative or bad for society or this or that. And it's like, all right, well, then you're just going to miss out. And so, like, consider that that's where a lot of people are placing themselves in this current situation of things. It's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the oldest person, but, I am 30 now, and I have watched people doubt the internet when it came about. And I was happy to jump on the internet with high-speed cable and stuff like that, get that installed in my house as soon as possible. I watched people doubt online gaming when that was coming about. Watch people be like, I'd rather go to my friend's house. And it's like, yeah, I understand that, but everybody can't go to your damn house all the time. Watch people say negativity about that. Where are they at now? Watch people get negative about social media. Where are they at now? Like, every step of the way, people are going to be negative and think that this and that, blah, blah. People are like, Instagram is like super used in the Smash Bros community and stuff like that right now, as well as Twitter. And both of those had tons of negativity when they first came out. Oh, people just trying to be fake photographers and stuff like that. Why would I care about that? Oh, so it's just text? And that's stupid. What's a hashtag anyways? That sounds stupid. Like, okay, but like maybe you should learn about it. Maybe you should learn about what a hashtag actually does, and then it connects topics. Like, but people don't care to actually do that research, and so they get left behind. And a lot of those people still don't understand those technologies. So your choice. Again, it's optional here. You can get left behind, and it's not like I had to say that to somebody this morning. I'm like, all I said is that you should probably educate yourself because your response was uneducated, and like it's not going to hurt me that you're not getting educated about this topic. I will continue to let people know that they can learn more about it, like the same way that a lot of people that I talk to and people in the crypto and NFT communities will be like, damn, you're an expert. And I'm like, I don't consider myself an expert. I'm still learning just like everybody else. But the other people were like, yeah, you're an expert. You living off of it? I'm not over here selling NFTs either and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm living off of it. I'm making more than most people make in their fucking like salaries and shit like that, like at whatever job. But it's because I'll actually pay attention and want to learn and read. So, do you? All we will do is put the opportunity there, and no sense beating a dead horse.
There's sense we have to.
I mean, I'm out here like like in a dead horse in the sense of like if somebody's like literally like, I'm not trying to, then I'm not trying to convince you. I'm out here for anybody else who's just now tuning in. I'm really not about trying to convince anybody to do whatever the fuck. Like if you don't want to, don't do it. Period. Like, it's a waste of my energy. Like I will still be here for everybody else that wants to pay attention at whatever point in the way, but I ain't trying to convince anybody else that they should do such and such to better themselves or to not get left behind. Like, tons of people get left behind every day.
Damn, off to a rough start though. Jeez. Tons of pressure.
Ooh. You can do it, Castle. And also, ignore the 1 mark. As far as lead on Castle's side, that is yet to be determined, but don't worry, we'll correct it between the next round. And like, that's what else I gotta buy. Like, you get the second monitor, the monitor hookup thing so they can stack next to each other, and the bigger stream deck, which is fun. Like, all that would be possible if I didn't have to pay the devs here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Ooh, might be a little too late for this game, but hey, there's a full set ahead of you. I was able to bring this to a 1 stock each. However, it's probably still, again, too little too late. You know, as they say, it ain't over till it's over. But I'm imagining this first round is going to go to Shazam. Or just Zam. Kazunte.
Oh shit, I didn't mute. Too late. Sorry.
Take your bullshit sinuses somewhere else. No. It's like, we are all human. Mean kick. Zam taking that one. And again, on screen was displayed that Castle was up 1 and that was misinput. And so we will correct that between this next round.
Ooh. You got a quick break. You see any footage of Overwatch 2 yet?
Just a little bit. Nothing. Not like I haven't been watching like crazy. I still have that same issue. Anytime that I go to the website to like sign up, where they're like, "Yeah, okay, you got past this part. Yeah, we sent you the code." And back to the sign up page. I'm like, are you serious?
I don't think we're gonna get in the beta anyway.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, at this point,
game,
but I'm seeing other people get in that aren't even like, you know, like the beta, and then they actually just get in. So I'm like, it's not even like big people getting into it and stuff like that. But
they're like doing drops and stuff, and on like YouTube and stuff for like Overwatch League and whatnot. So it's like, one of those things, and I feel like most people. Well, I'm not gonna do so.
Yeah, I'm not trying to watch all these hours for to get in. No, sir.
And they want you active in the chat, and I was like, oh well, it's like that's even worse, bro. I'm not writing nothing. Okay.
Yeah, no, I will wait my time. I'm gonna wait my time. It'll be I think it'll be nice to have a fresh start to Overwatch as far as which I already have my opinions on it. Like, just too many people want to be called like Smurfs and stuff like that in Overwatch, where I'm like, look, bro, if you're 2 years ago stats where I was master ranked 2 years ago, and so now I'm afraid to play with that account. Like, don't be afraid. You're probably not master anymore, fool. Like the chances of you not playing for that long and the meta changing up and stuff like that, and now you're down at gold on your other account, means you're probably not master. But you know, go ahead and talk about I'm gonna intentionally lose matches down to bronze. What the fuck? Okay, there's so many people that do that type of stupid. I'm like, down to bronze? For what?
Why?
Like, I've never even seen bronze. Like, it's like awful. Like, what's the point? I saw silver for like one game.
I'm excited for it. If I remember correctly, you were the first one to want to play Overwatch too, right? The original Overwatch? I think you were the one who were like, yeah, come play. And I was like, that really don't seem like us.
Perhaps. Yeah, my may still be going in whenever I get the player. Don't play as much DPS now though, just because of queue times. Just don't want to wait.
She don't freeze no more. Only her ultimate.
Oh, only the
as of right now.
people.
Yeah,
Does she
as of
slow
right
them
now.
down or something?
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh, well,
Maybe-
she might slow him down. She might slow him down, just not freeze.
Yeah, I'm like, that's fine. Like, I wonder what she does.
I really hope they have a bunch of heroes in the bank though, because I don't know if you remember Siegel, but he mentioned like it doesn't really seem like they have a deep hero pool coming to Overwatch 2, and I was like, wow, that's terrible.
I'm like, he gets a ton of guff and this and that, but I feel like they made I mean, honestly, Overwatch feels more balanced than Smash Bros. So, like, I think they did fine with their game. Like, Smash struggled to add new characters and have them be balanced at every new edition.
I'm not necessarily talking about the balance, just the amount.
Yeah. I mean, like, even with an amount, I don't, personally, in my personal opinion, I don't even think that was like necessarily like, I'm sure some people would be like, oh, I want more, but I'm like, I think it was fine. It was, before they announced Overwatch 2, it was like every few months we pretty much got like a new character and stuff like that for a while. If it was a new character, there was new items and stuff for the characters, new maps, and that was pretty consistent for a long time, many years. And then they announced Overwatch 2 was going to be coming out, and the focus shifted. So I'm like, that all seems fair. But yeah, again, I know there's some certain people that are probably like, no, I'd like to see more. I'm like, yeah, okay, but most people saying that aren't even playing it, so I'm like, whatever.
That's true, because I'm one of those individuals to where I felt like the hero pools when the game originally came out was kind of lackluster, and they're just, I felt like there was definitely enough DPSs, but that was like the only group of like heroes that, as far as tanks and supports, that just needed some filling out.
Yeah, like I'm like, I feel like they got enough tank, or not. They could maybe add one or two more tanks, but definitely enough heals, enough DPS. Like, and adding extra tanks would just be just to have more characters. Cause I'm like, I feel like there's enough of a switch up in terms of like how to play the game with each character. Like, oh, the more aggro team, switch to this tank. Oh, they're shooting from the air, switch to that tank. Oh, you got a 1-1 scenario. Let me I go to the middle screen. So that's why you're seeing a 1-0 on screen right now. But 1-1 scenario between these two, Zam and Castle. Castle is the Pyra Mithra, and Zam, well, that should be pretty obvious from the name on screen. It's also deduction, sir. Yes, it's also deduction. Oh, lose your mind, dogs. Looking like it's gonna be Zam on the winner's side at this point. Let's see if Castle can't turn that around. They've done so before. Whoa! What was that? A misinput? Like a strong one or something? What the hell was that about? Like, did they hear me talking? The timing. Oh my goodness, that's gonna cost them the game potentially. I'm like, dude, what? You out there playing like me in Elite? What are you doing? Zam still making the comeback here. Interesting thing with their Sonic is their Sonic does seem to be playing quite defensive versus Castle, but at the same time, even though like it's a lot of defensive play, like most of the movement seems to be going backward or straight up instead of directly at Castle to begin with. But Sonic's so fast that even though they move backward or upward first, they have the option to come down out of that and still strike before Castle has moved. And it's not gonna matter! Cause that SD is haunting ya. Yes, sir.
This is a best of 5 though?
Sometime. Oh, is it? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. I split the prize across 3 people. So this is fighting essentially for guaranteed at least 3rd place.
Oh, nice. Well, nice.
So we get more action.
Ready for action.
4 in the morning.
See what they're doing. Keep that open in case they decide to switch sides or anything of that sorts. It doesn't matter what your name is. All right, going back into this thing. Castle up 2-1 versus Zam. Let's get it. There you go. And Castle coming out in rare form. 78 damage unanswered. Sam having a tough time getting inside. And they might lose a stock before they do. He ain't lying. Man. Cautious approaches here. Castle. Thank you. I'm like, let him get a hit in. Go start working on this second stock. He still hasn't hit him. Ridiculous. Yeah, Castle seems to be taking a lot more cautious of a approach this game, and I mean, even though they got the first stock, we're doing the same thing there. Very cautious what the approach is, kind of inching up if you watch their movement. Hurry, hurry. To kill this dog. Zam, bruh. She overpowered, bruh. Ooh. I swear, when they announced this character too, the Xenoblade Chronicle fans came out of the woodwork. Like, y'all didn't say nothing nice about the games when they was out for years. And then Smash Bros. Drops one of the characters. No, actually, yeah, I play that. I'm like, okay. Yeah, like it just feels like, you know, watching at this point, it just feels like Zam is all out of options. Like they've showed us what they can produce here, and not to say they don't have that skill, but it just seems like Castle's got their number. Like, yeah, no, the download is complete. Yeah, no, I'm not even trying to read it this time. I got the audiobook. It's fine. Castle said I don't need no visuals. Oh, I'm like, don't go for it all and ruin it. Because, you know, remember that last game, though? Zam kind of gave it away. They did have the lead until they SD'd. Was it deserved? I don't know. It came from nowhere. Seemingly. Congratulations, Castle. We'll be moving on.
Got a little bit of a wait.
A little bit of a wait, you said.
Yes, sir. Maybe not that long, because I imagine Dripula versus Hayusha Sama will be ending soon.
Hayusha Sama! Hayusha Sama! That's just how I would scream it. I don't know. Here, let me take a look at these brackets of my film. You know what I'm saying? Brackets. noticed they were moving into loser 6 before. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. It's like I feel like by time if they would have gotten that done a few minutes earlier, we would have probably gotten that JJ Cat game. But it was he's dropping the bucket. He's dropping the bucket. I'm gonna take this time, so we do have a little bit of time. I'm going to, we've been harping on this NFT thing. I just want to share a little bit more about Money Match Gaming's Discord server. So for folks that don't know, let me go to the desk for this. For folks that don't know, Money Match Gaming actually runs a play-to-earn Discord server. So what that means is that you can join our Discord server and get the appropriate roles for matchmaking, and then you can compete against other people for tickets. We call them tickets. So our goal is to create what we like to call our Discord arcade, and to continue developing that. At this arcade, it's meant to be a digital arcade, which welcomes, AAA, traditional and blockchain games as they come into the fold. And we want to be that bridge between traditional gaming and blockchain gaming and this new Web3 environment. And so we have a play-to-earn Discord server. Again, that means that you can play games against other people and matchmaking and earn tickets. Tickets are a points and reward system, the same as you would consider them at a traditional arcade. So at an arcade, you go in, except at a normal arcade, maybe you pay like 10 or 15 bucks to get into the thing, and then you start earning tickets. So technically, whatever you earn off the wall, you already paid 10, 15 bucks for. But here, there's 3 ways to get in. You can follow us on dlab.tv and enter your name, or if you want to, you can go the Wax route of things. So we also allow you to sign up for the arcade with Wax, and purchasing an NFT of ours on Wax, that's 25 cents. It's stuck at 25 cents price, so even if the token Wax goes up in cost, it'll be a 25-cent entry into our arcade that way. But these are just 2 different ways, and we want to continue to develop the different ways that people can get in. But those are 2 different ways that you can get the adventurer role, which is our first role. And once you have the adventurer role, you can start earning tickets. From then on out, you can choose to get other roles such as matchmaking or Smash or PR role, which is linking up your Smash GG account with our bot as well. And so that when you compete in tournaments like today, you can earn tickets per round of the event for any wins that you get in the event. Or like what I was mentioning with matchmaking, you can just compete against people in what's pretty much like a money match situation, but without the money. You're using your tickets to battle each other instead of actual money. But with these tickets, you can claim prizes. So you can claim actual money with these tickets. You can claim gift cards with these tickets. If you're into cryptocurrency, you can claim crypto with these tickets 24/7 with our bot by entering certain commands. And we're going to keep improving that as well. So just more games that come out, the more that we expand our community, the more we'll move that into. Just wanted to make sure that I briefly touched up on that before we get into anything else. And for anybody who's really curious about things, how to get that going, I'm going to play this really brief video here, which is actually going to explain how you can start with Money Match Gaming's Discord server. And I got to turn off that bending.
Primarily going to be for people that are already following Money Match Gaming on DLive, but the ticket system is still new to you, and you want to be able to use it so that you can take advantage of that for our tournaments, our arenas, and the matchmaking that's 24/7. So we're going to join the Money Match Gaming server as a new account. Anyways, the server says to join start here, so that's where I'm going to go. And if I were to scroll to the bottom, it would say to start at the top. There are multiple ways to earn. Okay, cool. So I'm going to say that I'm a competitive player, which has opened up a bunch of other channels for me. And these are the things that competitive players can get. Here's some information that's important. Competitive players are required to follow Money Match Gaming, MMG on dlive.tv/moneymatchgaming, and submit a report of 3 tickets. So this is specific to tournaments that you wanted to play in. All competitive players use !dreg command followed by dlive blockchain username, different from your display name, in lowercase with no spaces at the end. And this is how you get the adventurer role. Use the matchmaking command to then get access to matchmaking channels, which is why we can't see more down here. And so if we were to scroll down to these images here, that would be a little bit more information. The exact same information pretty much, actually, just in image form. So knowing what we have to do, we would go over to DLive. I'm going to go over here, and here's the account that we're going to be using. Here's another account that I'm going to make another video with. And if I look at this account's blockchain username, I'll go to that profile, go to the earnings tab, and beneath the account is Best of DLive, which is why my name is Bottle Best of DLive. Anyways, now that I have that, it says that I want to use exclamation dreg and enter it like this. So I'm going to do that. It's in lowercase. There's no space at the end. And boom. Now bottle is an adventurer now. So now that bottle is an adventurer, you'll notice down here in the matchmaking channels, oops, I can see results and I can see matchmaking info. But I can't see
all
all
right, and
matchmaking.
that's what we're going to be stopping this
and that's
because we
because
got our opponents in the read. It's Hayushi
we said
versus
before, after you
Badge.
get that,
And
you
let
have
me
to use the
clear out these
matchmaking
points.
command. So next up, where does it say it right
And let's
here?
get into
Use
it.
the matchmaking command.
Something you don't see often. Bands making it this far. I would have to like look at the rest of their runs. Like, have they really been playing a K Rule? You got me curious. Only recently dropped down to the loser side. So let's look back. They played K Rule versus Zam. Played K Rule versus Shankuso. I don't know how to say that correctly, so apologies. Yeah, I think it's been all K Rule today. Interesting. I wonder if he survived if he didn't move too much there. It seemed like they got the control back at the very end. Still lost that stock. Yeah, I won't keep it a surprise. Not one of my favorite characters, K. Rool. I'm not big on the super armor characters and stuff like that. But it's just interesting to see one of them this far along in tournament. I don't think we've seen that before. I almost want to say before. Like, I feel like you never see a K. Rool this far. Yeah, but most likely. Yeah, so just to answer them like on an audio level. Ooh, that's gonna be that stock. Man said I didn't get here out of luck. But yeah, somebody just asking like, is this a weekly event or what? And yeah, this is a bi-weekly event, usually bi-weekly. Starting to, it's called Smash Weekly because number one, because we used to run weekly events, but starting to work in other events and want to be running other tournaments with a similar series name, NFT Weekly, but for other games as well. And so hopefully that starts to take up a weekly basis of some type of tournament here at Money Match Gaming, though they will not all be Smash Bros tournaments. Smash Bros will move to a bi-weekly type of structure, or is already on a bi-weekly type of structure. But we do hold other game tournaments as well as that. And speaking for just Smash Bros right now, we do have other events for Smash Bros we like to hold, such as King of the Hills, and just other fun type of events that we'll sporadically hold throughout the month. So being part of the community in our Discord is a great way not to miss things like that, because we do like to give away prizes and whatnot. Anytime that we do an event, there's going to be a prize. And thanks for saying so. Glad to host you. Welcome. Say join the Discord. People are, especially Money Match Gaming team members, usually looking for matchmaking matches throughout the week. I try to do like a King of the Hill, if not like every week, every other week or so, with different prizes, whether that be cash or crypto or gift cards or tickets, but do a lot of different things. Sometimes it's, we've done Team King of the Hills and what do I call it, free-for-all events. Yeah, I've just been having fun with the side events recently. Man, I have to mute up because I'm going to close my window, actually. It'll save me some. This dog is just running around the backyard, losing its mind. Yeah, you don't have to join our Discord to be caught up on that information. It's suggested you join our Discord so that you don't miss stuff like that, because I will always ping people whenever we're doing a Smash Bros event. So a lot of the events that I was just talking about are kind of like impromptu events. Like sometimes I'll try to like give people a heads up on, okay, we'll do team cough tomorrow or something like that or whatever. But a lot of the times people are just messaging me, or team members are messaging me, and they're like, let's play some Smash today, let's do this or that. And if I'm playing Smash, I'm usually trying to give something away also. Most of the time when I stream, I'm giving something away. But yeah, to stay in the know about that information, best place to be is our Discord, because I'll ping everybody associated with whatever game that I'm playing or doing the prize for. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't make it out to all of our social media channels. So yeah, follow us on those too. But the best place to be in the community is our Discord. It's our hub. And that's 2 dubs for Banj. The opponent is quickly out of there. It was not sticking around. Well, let me look at this bracket. See what we got up next. It's Banj and Hayushi. Banj gonna be moving on to fight Aang or JJ Cat, and they're running it up in theirs. Theirs could go on to a game 3. I'm sure we'll find out shortly. But that's what we're looking for there. I'm gonna go to the desk for a bit then. Kick it here. Can I kick it? Yes, we can. Can I kick it? Yeah, and yes, it's got a little bit of time here. I'm going to finish that video that we just had playing. Oh, okay. I'll do it now if you don't mind. Yeah, do it now. Exclamation Discord should get you the link to our Discord, or here, let me type it in, and I can. Sometimes I worry if it makes it to YouTube or not. You can also find this information, and even if you're on YouTube, the About section of our profile on YouTube has a link entry link, which links you to all the different Money Match Gaming things. So there's that. I'm about to play this video, which is going to cap off on talking about Money Match Gaming's Play to Earn Discord server. So we'll soon be expanding our matchmaking into other games as well. I want to duplicate it for Gods Unchained. But we have a Play to Earn Discord, so instead of just doing normal matchmaking, you can always match up with people and just play for fun. But if you want to, use your tickets, which is our points and reward system, you have the option to do so in our Discord server and earn tickets from one another. And you can take those tickets and, very similar to what you would do at an arcade, claim prizes with them. That can be cash prizes, gift card prizes, crypto prizes if you're into cryptocurrency. And if you're into crypto, our bot will handle that 24/7 and just send you cryptocurrency to the wallet address that you link in there. So there's that information. That said, let me finish this little part of the video. Adventure matchmaking. So we need to use the matchmaking command. You can do that in any channel, so I'll do that here as well. Can participate in matchmaking now. So now Bottle can participate in matchmaking. And so now I have access to the matchmaking channel. So it's right here. What's up, MMG fan? It's your boy MMG Smurf here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on adding or registering your account for earning tickets, our points and reward system in our Discord arcade, so you can earn tickets per round in any tournament that we set with our bot. And so how do you register? And so this is part 2 in our tutorial series for our Discord. Part 1 was how do you register your DLive account so that you can start earning tickets. You do need a DLive account since that attaches you to the blockchain. Now you can use DLive or Wax. But that's all in step 1. This is step 2. Let's get into it because it's really quick. Okay, so the command that you need to run is exclamation smash reg. And so it looks like this. Cool. And so that's the command, but you need a URL at the end of it. And so if I go to Smash GG, I'm going to go to the home page real quick. So if I'm on Smash GG, and it'll be behind me, I'll pull this over a little bit. At the very bottom left, you'll have your avatar after you've logged in. Click that, and then click on this right here to go to your profile page. So click it again. And now I'm on my profile page. This is MMG Smurf. It has my information, blah, 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 blah. Copy the URL, and then paste it in the command. Make sure there's no spaces, like weird spacing situations. If I were to drag this out, it would show me no weird spacing. And then I'm going to push enter. And now it's going to say that I already have the PR role, but that's all you need to do. And you register to earn tickets per round. Now, the only thing that you need to do is anytime there's a tournament, because it's a one-time command. Anytime there's a tournament now, you would go tournament, tourney, oops. And then you would grab the URL for the tournament, which is always going to be in the pinned message. And so you just grab this URL, and then you paste that.
And then last thing you want to do is add your tier.
So
in the
you no
future,
longer
won't
need to
have
add your tier.
and it'll just give you the default of matchmaking. But if you want to earn tickets at your tiers level, aka the higher your tier is, the more tickets you earn per round, enter your tier there and then push the enter button. Now I've already done this, and so I don't even know what it's going to say. But you can see if you signed up, because down here, Smurf, dug them up. So good to go. Yeah, and that's that. If you have any questions, you know, let us know in the comment section. Feel free to ping admins in Discord. But that's the end of this video. Super simple. It's copy the URL, paste it with smash reg, and then wait for a tournament.
It is literally that simple. It's that simple to get started here with a lot of these things that we offer. I think, it's like, is it a wax wallet one? Yeah, I'll play this next one. I'll play this next video, which is, because we have a little bit more time before this Aang and JJ Cat match finishes, but they are in their final rounds, and the winner of this will be going on to play against Banj, who we just saw on stream, the K Rule. But this video is short and sweet. This is about how to set up a Wax wallet / account creation for Wax. And again, we distribute our NFT trophies, our digital trophies. What do those trophies look like? Those are these things. It literally looks like this thing that's spinning right here. I made this weight screen based off of the trophy. It's just the trophy that I sent to spin around in a circle for this weight scene. But we distribute these trophies on the Wax blockchain, which is a carbon neutral blockchain. It's also free transaction fees on the Wax blockchain. So those are reasons why we chose this one, because it's carbon neutral. You get free transaction fees and stuff. We wanted it, and it's really easy to create a wallet or an account on this blockchain. And so we wanted it to be as seamless as possible. It's optional for people should you place in today's tournament, but again, those provide bonuses, personal bonuses for the trophy holder. So if you hold a gold trophy, the one you see displayed here, just placing top 8 will earn you $5 at one of our events, unless we do things like today where we have a 2x bonus, which means just placing top 8 gets you $10 instead of just 5 per gold NFT trophy that you have, because they do stack rewards. Silver top 3 will earn you plus $3, aka today that's plus 6 if you have a silver trophy. Just one of them. If you have multiple, then that's $12. And then bronze, you need to get first place, but it's plus $1. And again, you can have multiple bronze trophies. So that's the purpose of those ones. I'm going to play this video really quickly while we wait. And yeah, it's only about a minute or so, because again, it's a really quick process.
What's up, folks? It's your boy MMG Smurf here, and today we're talking NFTs, eco-friendly NFTs on the Wax blockchain. Do your research. I'm not going to go any farther into it than that. Today we're talking about how to create an account or a wallet on the Wax blockchain, and we're going to use a really simple method known as the cloud wallet. You can also use things like scatter wallet. You can later retrieve the private keys and stuff like that for your cloud wallet, but today we're just creating a quick cloud wallet. So it's a custodial wallet on the Wax blockchain. So I'm going to come over here, pop open a window for us, boom, and we're going to start this thing off by going to wax.io, which is going to switch the URL up a little bit. It's going to change the URL to on.wax.io, same thing. So let's pop that bold away right here. Bow. And I don't believe I've used this browser before for this, so hopefully it doesn't try to sync me immediately into anything. I'm going to click create account in the top right corner, and then here where it says all these different social media options, you can go ahead and choose one of those, or you can enter an email right here and a password. And I've never done the email and password option. I usually just choose one of these social media accounts or one of these ones, and so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to click this one. And all right, and we have a match. A new account on the Wax. I was able to create the account right there. That was all I needed to do. So I did create the account right there. It was that simple. Choose one of those accounts that you have access to,
and it'll do it. But yeah, we got to get into this match. But yeah, just wanted to show how simple it is to create an account on the Wax blockchain. Like literally, just watch me make an account right there, and it took all of like 30 seconds. I went to the website and pushed like 2 buttons. Alright, looks like we're jumping back into the second one. Sorry, I had to step away for just a moment between that match. Aang did take the first match though. So we got 1-0 in favor of Aang. This is losers semifinals. The winner of this will be moving on to the losers finals, aka the top 3 of today's tournament. I'd like to thank all of our competitors today. It's been a very smooth, quick bracket. Yeah, I'm like, that's a lot of damage right there. And this might be as far as this K. Rool will go. It's going to be tough getting a win against Aang. Oh, I was like, he's not about to finish that. Hit him with the who you thought. And on the winner's side of bracket today, we are waiting for Castle. I'm like, who took out Zam in the loser's side? Hold up, shouldn't Zam be? Oh no, they're in the next match. I'm like, shouldn't Zam be somewhere still? Yeah, so Zam will be waiting for the winner of this match. So we're looking at what it's been so far: Pyra, Mithra, Sonic, and then either a K Rule or a, was this Toon Link? Like, it's not Young Link, this Toon Link. Oh, the perfect timing. And I'm not sure this is the best for this one. This is the best of 5? Okay. Again, I had to step away briefly during that, but Aang is up 1 in this set, so if Aang wins this right now, it'll put them up 2-1 or 2-0 versus Banj. Yeah, so he's gonna hit him right on the side here. Good stuff. All right, back into it. Aang up 2-0. Looking to finish this off. Oh. Man, piling up the damage here. That was a lot of damage quickly. Yeah, K. Rool had 7 damage before that little chain started. When Aang going, he going. I know the feels like in one of our last King of the Hills. I got Aang, like, I had him down like 2 stocks, and this dude Aang just turned on the superpowers, like went superhuman. All of a sudden my character could not touch him. I'm like, man, you really just said open all pores. Banj. Gonna even this out a little bit. All right, we're moving right back in there. Here we go. Will Banj be able to even this out 2-2, or will Aang take it 3-1? Waits for the perfect time to drop that bomb. Good choice for Babanj to get down. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I thought he was gonna drop another bomb on him. Man, Toon Link's able to move through some of this so quickly. That change up in midair right there and decision to go with the down B was just like, what? Actually, imagine. I think for Link, down B is like the bomb. Maybe it's like a down tilt for their downward sword move. Yeah, Aang in full control of this one though. It's only a moment of time, a matter. Just a matter. Yeah, it'd be some if Banj was able to come back from this though. Stumps the crown back on. Don't we all wish we could just stomp on the things that we wanted? Stomp your pants on in the morning. Stomp your hat. Stomp your shirt. We need developers of Smash Bros to start creating actual clothing items. That does it though. Aang will be moving on. So this key right here that I've highlighted, that's my public, aka that's where you, the address that you give people
Finish
to
this out
send
real
you
quick.
things, or that you know everybody should. It's like what people know you as, like your username kind of, but it's an address, and so that's your public address. It's that simple, that quick. You're done. Now you have an account on the Wax blockchain. Stay tuned for part 2, where we're going to be covering NFT Blocks, another website on the Wax blockchain, which Money Match Gaming is using to craft/blend our NFTs into new, rare NFTs. It's also a website that we're using. So that I'm gonna stop it at that. That's also the website that we're using for our what do we call it? Our trophies. So if you mention the trophy yourself, you go to NFT Blocks. We have our own page there, and that's where you go to claim your trophies today. So if you said you win today or be trophy placement, so first, second, or third. And I'll drop you that link. That's why it's NFT Blocks, because wonderful website, lots that you can do there. You know, and as I was mentioning there, you know, some of our NFTs are able to craft into other ones that have different purposes. So that's not specific to just the trophy ones, but yeah, we're trying to do our thing out here, doing stuff. We do stuff. Stuff gets done. All right, Aang's still in the ring, and I believe it should be Aang versus Zam up next. We are almost to the finals, the grand finals. There, I've joined. Oh, thank you for joining. Yeah, while we have a moment here, I'm gonna make sure that our competitors are all taken care of and whatnot. Let me this up. We're gonna play another song by Money Match Gaming's very own Hoodie Anakin of the Mud Village. This one is called La Force. It was inspired by the new Star Wars series on Disney Plus, where they had a bunch of different anime creators create their visions of Star Wars. So this is La Force from Hoodie Anakin. Look him up. Zam is checked in, so most likely right after this video we'll be moving into the next match. There might be a little bit of time left, in which case we get another Hoodie Anakin song. Tell me you like it. Yeah, great run, Banj. Excited to see you play. Again, don't see very many K rules make it that far in a tournament. Yeah, good stuff. Let's see where these two are at in their match selection. All right. Looks like they're both set. So these two are both Spanish speakers. Dun, dun. Oh, why is it making that noise? Here we go. Zam versus Aang in the losers finals. Yeah, I mean those are tough losses, but you know at least you know that you lost to like really good people. So I'm like, yeah, if Zam is giving Aang a run for their money, you know they good. That means that's a beastie ass K rule you running with. Woof. To come back down into that hit. Oh yeah, we know OG Mustang. Yeah, like Aang can keep up with the best of them. You gotta be that Wi-Fi warrior tier to give him that challenge. Oh man, yeah, that's unfortunate. I think there was just like a little too much lag. We tried to sink low on the map there for that recovery, and then the lag hit him, and it just kept his momentum going downward. Nice approach from Aang. Zam is like, hold up, bro. Let me stop real quick. Kind of mad at you. I ain't saying I'm mad at you, but I'm mad at you. Yeah, I mean, like, look, Sonic's Online in general, it's already a fast character, but then they get the added bonus of what about if there's any lag or anything like that, even the slightest input delay, and your character's already quicker than the other character. Like, I'm speaking about the Sonic, then it's like you really do come out with an advantage. Aang down here, but yeah, good thing for them. It's like, you know, they're fighting a Sonic, so it's only about I want to say 2 or 3 moves Sonic could do. Really, like, I'm thinking about 2 moves Sonic might do. That was one of them. There was that. There was a little spin forward one and the punch. And I was like, those are the only kills that I could see Sonic getting right now. And I figured that was the least likely of them. Real quick. I think if we can turn on this. A little bump up there. Is that my bump up or no? Yeah, it is.
This is a Sheena and Trill exclusive.
Arcade, arcade. Who's got arcade? Arcade ball, me. No? Still on? Opinionated. Run back into this next one. It's Zam versus Aang in a best of 5 losers final. Zam up 1-0. Come back in the last round, so maybe they're starting to feel a little bit more familiar, feeling a little more familiar to me, but whatever. In this matchup, we'll see if that's true. They also had an SD, so that could have also played into that. Let's not forget about that SD that led to them, and they still made a comeback. So they had an SD with the misinput lag, and they still made that comeback and gave them a challenge. hear beats like that, I'm just like, dude, these producers are on a different level.
Look at my face, can't fear shit. Built to the top like a pyramid. My lineage lit and it's serious. Bring the beat life like journal. Young gang star flip the kill switch. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Are you sure you're not
Ooh, okay, Zam.
Air to my knee, not can't stand niggas. Gang start, gang moves, hands get bigger. Rock, paper, scissors, my hands too thin. Move like Bruno, might dip in a zipper. Shooting shots, purple hermit, put you in the picture. Shoot shots, gun loaded, feel like Mr. I've been with my dog like Iggy. After all mindset, fire flame with me. Still came with the water, bitch, I feel like Misty. Wife flew with me, she missed me, she kissed me. Got a breathing like, come on. Murder, murder, muda, muda, beat it up, come on. Lisa, love me, lost with the glove on. Play a stand and let the requiem run on. Living a golden experience. My life too lit, it's delirious. I keep that star on my back. Look at my face, can't fear shit. Built to the top like a pyramid. My lineage lit and it's serious. Bring the beat life like journal. Young gang star flip the kill switch. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Jojo, pose, pose, pose. Got that emerald green. You like Kakyo green. Got that emerald green. You like Kakyo green.
Man, Aang is in trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. He's spinning all over the place. Somebody stop this thing. It's 2-0 for Zam. One more win and they will be moving on to the grand finals today, facing Castle. It'll be a rematch. Castle, of course, the one that put Zam in the losers bracket. Zam trying to keep their distance, work their way around these projectiles. And like, yeah, there's no such thing as Sonic diving too low. Wow, goes up into the aggression. And catches Aang off guard there, a little too vulnerable. That up B attempt. That's a stock. Oh, nice tech, Mang. Staying in the game. Ooh, okay, wow. Yeah, got a little tricky there. So what's coming out of this cloud? And Zam still taking a lead into this final stock. This could be the end of Aang's run. If they do not start to pile on that damage now and get rid of this stock. It's not going to take a lot here, and they need about a little bit of damage and one lucky hit. I won't call it lucky because you're finally landing a strong enough hit against this Sonic. Get him, my lord. I don't even know which one I would be going for in this situation. Yes. Looking like the underdog right now. Yeah, this will not die. This character will not die. This has been the last few games where Aang takes all this damage leading up to this final stock. But you able to have it there. The last few ones, it's been about 120 or so damage, which really is not what you want to go into the final stock with. We only had about 70 this time. That seems doable, considering Aang's level of skill and how close they brought these other matches. That seems like that's potentially an Aang win. Throwing out a lot of misses right now, though. As long as they don't throw out anything that leaves them vulnerable for too long, don't want to create a large opening for the Sonic to zoom in there and finish things off. And that might do it. No opening, no problem. I'm gonna zip in there anyway. Zam is gonna move on to our finals today. And congratulations, Aang, for a well-played tournament. Aang offering up that GG's in chat. Yeah, truly a competitor, good sport all around. Can't say enough good things about Aang. Alright, does put us in a situation where we're moving on to the finals. It's the grand finals, which means we're going to pause that music. We're going to get started. We're going to do things the way that we do things around here. When we get ready for grand finals around here, we do things a certain type of way, which means we're playing a song from another artist that we like around here named Barreli. You can find them on a YouTube and Instagram at B3RALI. They are an animator designer, and we like to support them and their art because it is quite the process watching them put down all these little pixelated trees and stuff like that, scene by scene, to make things like what we're about to show you right here. It's a damn art. Anyways, let's get things in the right mood leading into today's grand finals, and we're going to listen to some Barella. Oh, that is not Barella.
What's going on, everybody? This is Money Match Gaming. I am the Infinite.
Alrighty. I gotta fix that transition thing. And then I just keep going into weird ones. They're still picking things. Switch this over real quick. Now we're just waiting on these two. Castle, Zam, the grand finals. This is it. Alright, you got both competitors in the ring. Imagine they're ready to go. I'll be saying their last adieus. Adieu. And we're gonna get what we're used to. It's gonna be that Pyramithra versus Sonic.
Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did have a Zan 13 hours till I land, have me out
And it
like
had
a
the
light,
Zam.
ayy, like a light, ayy, like a light. Slept through the flight, not for the night. 767, man, this shit got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to settle, man. I crept down the block, made a right,
Erase the
the
score
lights.
from last time. Ignore the
made a
2-0.
price, yeah. Niggas think it's sweet, it's on sight, yeah. Nothing nice, yeah. Vegas in my ice, Jesus Christ, yeah. Checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like, yeah. That's what we like. Lost my respect, you not a threat. When I shoot my shot, that shit wetty like on Shaq. See the shots that I took, wet like on Book, wet like on Lizzie. I be spinning valley circle blocks till I'm busy. Like where is he? No one seen him. I'm tryna clean him. She's in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did half a Zan, 13 hours till I land. Had me out like a light, 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 like a light.
Yeah, Pastor Dawson Sally sending texts, ain't sending kites. Yeah, he say keep that on lock. I say you know this shit is tight. Yeah, it's absolute. Yeah, I'm back with Boo. La Ferrari, the Jamba Juice. Yeah, we back on the road. They jumping off no parachute. Yeah, shorty in the back. She say she working on the glutes. Yeah, ain't by the book. Yeah, it's how it look. Yeah, by the check. Yeah, just check the foots. Yeah, pass this to my daughter. I'ma show her what it took. Baby mama cover fours. Got these other.
You did great. You did great, Ang. Zam is just, going off. Was going off today. Now they got to deal with this ridiculous Pyramithra that's just like so strong. So strong. And great shield action there. What just happened is everybody gets one. That's what I'm looking like. Oprah rule. Everybody gets one of these SDs today. So I did forget when I switched to the other sensor, the quick cut to it. Forget my quick cut shortcut. So today all the cuts have been random anyways. They keep going to different scenes and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna work with that. That's a stock. That's a stock. Wow. Bruh. From 25 health. You don't see it grow like that. Every damn dynasty.
Well, when you want to get gangster. When you want to get gangster.
Gangster, gangster, gangster. You know it's the same characters, but we're going to Kalos, the Pokemon League. They must be big Pokemon fans. Pokemon Stadium 2, Kalos, come on. Just great baby. Alright, Castle up 1-0 versus Zam, and this is our grand finals.
Ayo Shaw, Ayo Shaw, Ayo Shaw.
It's showtime, showtime. This is what reality is.
Alderman, send the beat off flow. Whoa.
Cass is gonna have to want this one. Getting a little down and out for this game. Oh my goodness. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Seriously though. That's pretty ridiculous. Oh my god. 50 damage difference and it's game in one hit.
Maximum power. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Emotion.
Yep, that hurts, man.
Yeah. That'll give you the. I'm putting the sticks up today. Man.
Yeah, it's always bad when it happens like that. He was giving him the hands, bro.
Yeah.
The hands.
Right. You want these?
Then he was like, oh, you made 2 mistakes. I guess it's time for you to die.
I said I play DLC. Oh.
Some of the best DLC, son.
So you telling me there's a difference?
Alderman, set the beat off flow. Whoa.
Man, staying with these heavy hitters, but let's switch up. All right, 2-0 in favor of Casso. This is for all the marbles. Oh, does that move have a shield on it?
Yes.
Oh, Poogie, sound him up. No. It's my Kingdom reference of the day. Man, yeah, it's gotta be tough moving around as a Sonic with a Byleth. Of course, if you get inside, I think you can probably rack up that damage. Make him look ugly in the face. But if you don't, if you take... What is this? Explain these SDs, bro. Explain these SDs. You got like a little cousin over or something? Like, what is that? I told you to stop walking in front of the screen. Surprised that tether avoided the what do you call it? Like jump bungee, jump spring. Yeah, we'll call it a spring. Immediately gets back on and puts Sonic in danger, but able to get around that. That's Sonic, dude. Yeah, there's just like this large orb of danger around the Byleth. It's like when the androids and DBZ do the little destruction move all around them. That's what this is looking like. Got a stock lead on him. Not in damage, but in stock alone. Let's see if they can rack up anything here. Put a nail in this game. I was gonna say nail in the coffin, but you know, if you take it back old enough, you can put a nail in the game too. I know it's all disc now, but we used to put nails in them. Those old Nintendo cartridges had nails. Oh my goodness, you're not making it back from that one. Is that a triple whammy? What was that? So you said you like springs. Yeah, the therapeutic type. That's not therapy. Ooh, wow. Violet is out of there. Oh my, you are not out of there. That thing reached the farthest I have seen that thing reach. That thing. Son. Yo, Joaquin. Explain that. That's gonna wrap it. Castle with a clean sweep of winner side. Zam's gonna take second place at today's NFT Weekly. Castle in first. And third, Aang. That Toon Link. I'd like to thank all of our competitors today for coming out and having a ball with us. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourselves. Hopefully you enjoy the prizes that you gather today. Maybe you met some good competitors, learned something about the events that we like to hold here, the atmosphere. Feel free to join our Discord. Links are in the bio of wherever you're watching, as well as in chat right now. If you push !Discord, or if you scroll up far enough, you'll probably find a Discord link. Use that. Get involved. Join us at our next event. And, that said, also if you've won today, if you placed, be on the lookout /message a MMG admin, myself or the Infinite, or be on the lookout for us messaging you so we can get in contact with you, get you rewarded your prizes today. And that includes, optional NFT trophy and your cash money, baby. Yeah, and if you have any questions, we're here to help answer and guide you. But yeah, that said, Infinite, is there anything that you'd like to say before we roll things out today?
Yeah, I'm just going to run through the usual thing. Today was NFT Weekly. We give out digital trophies for today's event. This week was a 2X trophy event. So for those out there who are like, I don't know if I want it, that trophy is worth $10 if it's the first place trophy. If it's a second place trophy, it is worth $6. Just letting you know. And I plan to pay that out today. So, hey, it might be worth taking the time to figure out how to create a Wax blockchain account and then figure out what your wallet is, so we can go ahead and reward you with that money, my friends. Without further ado, we'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for coming out, and my daughter would like to say goodbye. Go for it.
Bye-bye, folks. Again,
Okay,
thanks
bye.
for coming out. We'll see you later.
I am working for food, Daddy.
Okay, we'll figure that out. I gotta talk to a few